Hi everyone, in this video we have grade 8 chapter 1 section 7 scientific notation, which is on page 32 in the student book grade 8. We have two types of numbers normally: scientific notation, standard form. Normally in math we use standard form to write the numbers. To use them for anything, normally we use standard form, which is this form of numbers that you can see. But in the other parts of science, that for example physics or chemistry, sometimes we can use this scientific form. So you have to know that from now on how to change a number from scientific form into standard, or from standard into scientific form. Standard form is the normal numbers in math that we use normally. They are all standard form. But the scientific form, which is new to you, is this type of numbers that we can write like this, in this form, or this one, which is, at first, this is a number between 1 and 10. This is a number greater than 1, smaller than 10. Always we have 1 point something, or 2 point something, 3 point something, until 9 point something. It's like that. We cannot write 11 point something else. And the other one is 10 to the power of a number, positive or negative, no matter. Just this one must be between 1 and 10, greater than 1, smaller than 10. So in this form, in the scientific form, how we can change it into standard? At first, sorry, if the power is positive, we move the point, the decimal, to the right of the number. We write the same number, which is 3.12. Now we can move this decimal, this point, how many times? 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The point comes to here. If we have numbers, the point goes to the next number, like that, like these two, 1, 2. But if we didn't have numbers, at first we put like that, then we add 1, 2, 3, 4. In these places that we don't have any number, we add zeros. Always we add 0. So this number, this point in the number, comes to the end, which would be 3, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. And point in the end that we don't have anything else after it, we don't need to write. That's it. So this number in the scientific form, we can change to this one, to the standard form, like that, which would be 3,120,000. That's the first one. If the power is positive, we move the point to the right. How many times? According to the power. 6 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For those places that we didn't have anything, we put zeros. Then we come to the next one, which is 1.35 multiply 10 to the power of negative 4. You see that the power is negative. In this side, we have the power is negative. The difference between positive powers and negative powers is, in the positive power you move the point to the right, in the negative power you move the point to the left. We write the same number, which is 1.35, but what we are going to do now, we move the point to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. For those places, the point comes here. For those places that we don't have anything, we put some zeros. And whenever we have, in the beginning, we have the point, we must add a 0 before it. always when the point is from the beginning, we must add a 0 to it. But when we have a point in the end and we don't have anything else after it, or we have 0 after it, we can remove it. That's it. Now this number equals 0.000135, because the point came here because -4. The power is -4, so we moved 4 times to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. This number in the standard form equals 0.000135. That's it. This is how to change from the scientific form into standard form. The next one is how to change from standard form into scientific form. In this one again, when you have these great numbers, when you have 35,000, directly you have to know that the power of 10 must be positive. When you have these great numbers, you know the point must be in the end, so the power of 10 is positive. But for these small numbers, which is 0 point, starts with 0 point, directly you have to know that the power is negative. Now these two great numbers, the power is positive. For the small numbers, which starts with 0 point, whenever it starts with 0 point, it means the power is negative. For the other numbers, the power positive. We know this point is here, so we have to make this number a number between 1 to 10. Let's move the point 1, 2, 3, 4. If the point is here, it would be 3.5. 3.5. The zeros after it, it's nothing. We can remove them. It's just 3.5. How many times we moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, until we could make a number between 1 and 10. 3.5. 3.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Positive 4. That's this number in the scientific form, standard form. Then we have 0.068. 0.068, how we can change it into scientific form? By moving this point, and from the beginning we know the power of 10 must be negative. How many times we can move it to make a number between 1 and 10? 1, 2. If the point is here, it will be 6.8, until we will find a number which is not 0. 6.8. How many times we moved? 1, 2. So this number is 6.8. Multiply by what? 10 to the power of -2. We said always for the numbers which starts with 0 point, the power is negative. Always for the great numbers, the power is positive. Always when you have power positive, you will get great numbers. Always when we have power negative, we will get 0 point something. That's all about changing scientific notation into standard form or standard into scientific. Thanks for watching.